The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton is a novel, a young adult novel written by the perspective of a young adult, since the author wrote this when he was 15 or 16. And it's a great novel for disenfranchised or misunderstood young people that doesn't scold them for being parts of cliques or trying to fit in and trying to be tough, because it's a fairly universal experience where young adults are kind of lost and they're trying to understand where they fit in. But it also teaches us about the dangers and the horrors of being a street tough. Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson is one of my favorite young adult books, and it's full of character growth and full of like wonder and love, but at the same time, because of the tragic ending, it puts into a different perspective everything that you've read, and it tries to make the reader grow as the novel grows. The Harry Potter series are some of the best-selling books of all time, and despite the movies or the whole marketing behind these characters and stories, these books have very powerful themes about good and evil and heritage, power, political corruption, which are central themes of the place that it was written in England. And it teaches, through the progression of these books, morality from viewpoints from when the characters are very young to when they're older. So it's a great book series for readers who start off at one age and maybe want to understand how it is to be older or are older. The Giver by Lois Lowry is in a book in the same vein of 1984 by George Orwell, a book that you wouldn't think that would be so widely used in school curriculums, but it is, because it's deeply metaphorical and it's really complex without using very complex language. So it's a great way for young readers, young adult readers, to understand the complexity of government, to understand their relationship with the government, and understand also what it is to be human in government by understanding emotional depth and human rights. And all of this happens through the eyes of a 13-year-old. So these can be powerful concepts, but they can be understood for young adults because of the perspective of the main character. Now we have The Hobbit, one of my favorite books of all time, and this novel is famous because of its hero, such a simple hero, such a connectable hero, but he really shines through in a world that is very complicated and very much scarier than he is. That's why this book is great for young adults, because young adults can understand these metaphors and understand through this adventure how it is they feel in real life. Now in the next video, I'll talk about The Catcher in the Rye, the last book on this list.